Sag. Hi, Sagittarius. I'm just going to light this blue sage for my sage gang. Let's see. All right, this is blue sage. It's good for smudging as well as healing. So I'm loving it. It also has a really pleasant smell. So I'm just going to light this, and then my Palo Santo, I've been lighting them ahead of every reading. So this house is clear. Let's see. There we go. That's what I want to see. All right. So Sagittarius, when I was like trying to see if there were any channel messages for you, I didn't really get anything. It was like quiet, and then my ears started ringing a little bit. And there's like this feeling of hesitation, almost wanting to stall and not do something. So I don't know if that applies to anyone. If it does, you'll know. So there may be an air of hesitation around you right now. I'm not sure why. But we'll let that go and just see what comes out in the reading. There was also this song that played when I was thinking about Sagittarius. It was called Guilty. So there may be something you're feeling guilty about, or you feel someone else should feel guilty about. But we'll get into it. So I'm going to begin with the Oracle. Rebel deck. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides that surround with love and support. What does the sign of Sagittarius? All placements for Sagittarius. Any cross watchers for Sagittarius. What is it they need to know for the week of July 4th through 10th, 2021? I was saying earlier, I think on Libra's reading, even though it's for July 4th through 10th, it could be for any time because we don't really have control over what comes out. That's one thing that's important to remember. So whenever you find it, if you feel like it resonates, it's for you, okay? So, ooh. Okay, so Scorpio got this. You may have Scorpio in your chart. It's right next to Sag too, so there's a need for you to maybe detox something, whether it be physically or emotionally. Time for you to move on from something or release something that just isn't working for you, or it's causing you to be cloudy. Maybe there's like a little bit of a stagnant energy. Oh. Stop talking, shut your mouth, and listen. So maybe there's something you're trying to work out with somebody and you're pouring out to them, but maybe you shouldn't be doing that, because the next card is they broke your heart. And you see what that says. Fuck them. So I don't know if this is a situation where you're giving a chance to somebody who doesn't deserve it. At the top of the deck, it says you think someone is lying. They are. Under that, you're talented and fucking amazing. The world needs your power. Use your voice. Just don't use it for dumb shit. And, one thing I did think was, nothing was coming to my mind when I thought of Sagittarius. And then I was like, the archer. And I'm like, well, they'll think that's lame. Sag is going to be like, of course we're the archer. But maybe you're not thinking that right now. Maybe you're giving your power to somebody who doesn't deserve it, trying to work something out that doesn't need to be worked out. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, make better fucking choices. If you're pissed at where you are, stop taking yourself there. So what I feel like, Sag, you might be in a cycle. Maybe something that's not equitable, a relationship of some sort, whether it's romantic or business, some kind of partnership that's just not working in your favor. And for some reason, you're not freeing yourself from it. It's like you're sitting in this energy of, well, it's like you're giving every ounce of decision-making power to the other person in this situation. So let's just go into the tarot and see what's happening, because that may or may not be what's happening for you. It could be somebody else in the situation who's feeling that way. Okay. Give it a few shuffles. I like to do 3, but I don't have it down to a science just yet, as you can probably tell. Yep. So sometimes it needs more than 3. Yeah, something that's like, come on now. Maybe you saw something that hurt your feelings, something that wasn't supposed to happen. Like maybe you forgave someone, and then you caught them in some sort of situation and realized they were lying to you. All right. What does the sign of Scorpio, all placements, need to know? All right, so Ace of Cups, some kind of new emotional start. Fruitful, that's a good sign, Ace of Cups. Let's see what's next. The Tower. I don't feel like this is a good Tower. So maybe it was like a new beginning with somebody you already knew. Yeah, a new beginning. But it's like, ooh, a song just came to me, and I know this song. I love this song. John Mayer, Slow Dancing in a Burning Room. So this is somebody that you've known, or this is a long-standing situation, and you know it's not good for you. I'm surprised Two of Swords isn't at the bottom of the deck. Somebody knows this is just not a good situation, but for some reason, they keep going back to it. They keep going like, it'll be different this time. I know it. With fresh hope. Why? You might be holding on to some kind of past feeling. Like maybe, and I hate to use this as an example, but because everyone doesn't do drugs, but I don't know what else to compare this to at the moment. And that's not funny. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm laughing. When somebody first takes a drug, like, or your first drink of alcohol, it's new to you. And lots of people drink alcohol. So this is a good example. And you get really drunk. It's like, whoa. First you feel tipsy, right? And you're like, woo. And it's like, I need to get that feeling back. And then you drink a little bit more. And before long, you're not feeling tipsy anymore. And it's no longer, I feel good. Before you know it, you're like, it's like you're watching yourself in a movie. And you're like, whoa, I don't really have control over this anymore. I know I'm moving, I'm walking around, but it's not me. I think that's why they call liquor spirits. Ooh, and look at what's at the bottom of the deck. Hello. Some of you might be dealing with the Capricorn. But it's like you're in that haze all of a sudden. You're like, how did I end up in the club bathroom? I made it back out with my friends, but I know I was in the bathroom. It's like you're not driving anymore. Something else is taking over. You're allowing something else to take over. And then after you have that experience, you wake up the next day with a headache and you're like, okay, I'm not doing that again. Then a week passes and you're like, I want to go have fun with my friends. And the cycle it picks right back up where it left off and it continues and you just keep getting worse and worse. Think Frank Gallagher. It's become something that you're addicted to is what I feel. Addicted to new beginnings with this person or this situation. Let's get a couple more cards because I haven't clarified yet. All right. So maybe you guys, you're trying to hold back. Maybe you're trying to hold back from the situation or person, but they're still with you because you're not letting them go at all. Like you're stuck on this for some reason. We're going to clarify. Regardless, there are three major arcana on this initial spread: the Tower, the Fool, and the Hanged Man. What that's saying to me is the overarching energy is this, it's not good for you with the Tower, right? It fell apart. This is already fallen apart, whatever it is. Maybe repeatedly. The Fool is here to remind you that it's time for a new beginning. Again, it's time for a new beginning, not with the same person. New. Because you keep throwing yourself back into the Tower energy. But you're doing it to yourself now. It's like you've accepted this, like you think that this is your fate or something. Like in one of those TV shows where somebody's been put under a spell and they're in some reality that's not true. And they know they want to wake up, but they're stuck in this reality. It's like, yeah, you're trapped. And that's why the Hangman is here. It's time to get out of that because, right? It's not serving you. Something about this is really pulling you down. And there's a need for you to detox from it. So like the drug example, this person is probably some kind of an addiction to you. It's like really toxic. Maybe something that was really passionate. Because each time you really are hoping for this energy to carry on. But it's not something you can trust. It's like every time you get involved with this situation, whatever it is, there's some kind of plotting going on. So, I mean, of course, it's always up to you to decide what you want to do with your life. But the signs are here cautioning you for this coming week, especially, choose yourself, Sag. Choose yourself. Clarifying the Ace of Cups, we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, you still want a new beginning with this person. It's like making you sad, whatever has happened. It's like you might have had some kind of a blind faith. Yeah, it's like you want to look forward, but you keep thinking about this. Okay, let's clarify. Ooh, a couple more cards came out. So we have the Lovers, the Eight of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, so it's over. Like you've walked away from it, but you're still stuck in the betrayal. You're stuck in the pain. Because this is something that you thought was like really supposed to be. Maybe you were dealing with a Gemini or a Capricorn, any sign really. There's like air, there's water. Very few pentacles in this reading. So maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, air sign. But something about it is just like too painful. You walked away from it and you haven't picked yourself up yet. You're almost getting comfortable in this cycle of painful memories and like kind of wishing to go back to it. Yeah. It's very painful for you. So let's clarify the Tower here. What about this Tower? Because somebody moved on from you. Somebody left you. The other party left. Whether you're cross-watching or whether it's Scorpio watching, somebody walked away and that really tore you apart. Maybe there was maybe you weren't going to give this person another chance is what I'm feeling. 12-12 as I say that, yeah. Don't want to say it's a twin flame. I don't want to say that. For some of you, that might be the case. But, I mean, this is somebody you really kind of you had turmoil over whether or not to give them another chance the last time is what I feel, and you did. And the Tower showed up again, and they took off. And it doesn't look like they really cared about it, about how it would affect you. But on the last break, they were probably really being doting to you and really trying to kiss up to you. But now they've left you in this energy of like needing to recover. So let's clarify the Fool. Sorry, it's not funny. The Fool is clarified by the Fool. It's time for you to start fresh. Not with the same person, not with whatever this is that's causing you turmoil. Free yourself is what I'm feeling like. You have to save yourself from the situation. Because you've already given this person too many chances is what I'm feeling. And I haven't even seen any eights. Really, I haven't seen any eights come out like that. But it's like you're in a never-ending cycle. Infinity. Of just going back and forth with this energy. And being stuck. New, beautiful people might come your way. Like gorgeous women. Really fine men might be trying to approach you or in your space, but you don't even see them. Because you're caught in this. You're going to miss a lot of other opportunities if you stay here. Okay? Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles. The Sun. Oh, okay. Is there anything else that wants to come out to clarify the Four of Pentacles? I saw the sign. Okay. All right. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles, which is generally meaning like you're holding back or you're saving yourself from the situation. We have the Sun. So that's the right thing to do. That will bring you happiness in the long run. It hurts right now because you're still in the Four of Swords energy to heal, but you're getting to the Sun. It's like ordained by the universe for you to move on from whatever this is that's been keeping you in the Hangman energy and the King of Cups reversed energy. And this is kind of positive for you because the King of Cups upright is like, my heart, oh my God, there's so much compassion within me for this situation. Maybe there's another chance, but it came out reversed. So you're not like a cold, heartless person, but you need to embody the reversed energy here of, I ain't thinking about you no more. If you're Beyonce-like, maybe you have Virgo in your chart. I'm thinking about you. Not sorry. You've given them too many chances. Two of Cups. right? That's what you're like, that's it. The sun has gone down on the Two of Cups for whoever this person is who walked away. It's time for you to step into what's next, because that's where the sun is. We're going to clarify the Hangman. This is tired. Like it's so tired. You're wearing yourself out. So you want to get out of that energy. Let's see why the Hangman is here. Even though we kind of already know why the Hangman is here, but let's clarify. Let's get some more answers. Yeah, you're kind of stuck in the ending. You're stuck in the ending of the situation. So almost because death comes out as 13 in the major arcana, it's a symbol of endings, but also beginnings. You have to realize that the death is the doorway. It's not truly the end. It's the end of what wasn't supposed to be. And you're kind of sitting in that. And here's the King of Wands to remind you who you are. You have to take your power back in this situation. You have to be determined and realize, like, I'm worth better than somebody who's just going to continuously waste my time, days, weeks, months, years of my life in turmoil, worrying about whether or not they're seeing somebody else, worried about whether they're doing something shady with my money, worried about, X, Y, Z, whatever it is for your storyline. It's time for it to stop. It's time for you to take charge. And it doesn't have to do anything with that person. It's just you doing it for yourself. I just got an Ancestral Messages deck. I can't wait to use it. I feel like I'm going to need to use it for you guys. Yeah. But that's what I'm feeling for you, Sagittarius. So we're going to end the reading with some messages from the Moonology Oracle deck. And maybe you've been dealing with a Leo. Could be somebody in the, with the sign of Leo heavily aspected in their chart. Okay, what does Sagittarius need to know about this reading? First card that popped out, but that was like half the deck, was don't let your past hold you back. So that's right in line with what we've been saying. Let's see what clearly comes out. What does Sagittarius need to know about this reading and their life right now? A win-win outcome is forecast. Look at the bigger picture. Like, you moving forward is good for you and whoever else in this situation, because y'all are not it for one another. Okay, that's really being driven home. And look at that. Full moon in Sagittarius, the Archer. All you have to do is focus on what you want. That's your sign. And you can get it. You're very determined when you choose to be. So get out of this, like, what am I going to do without this person? You know what to do. You can just make the plans. Shoot your arrow. Go toward it. Your dreams need a practical plan. Work through your fears right there underneath. And I just feel like I should keep shuffling. Does anything else want to come out from the Moonology Oracle Tarot deck for the sign of Sagittarius? The answers you need are coming. And have faith in your dreams. Okay? So if this person left you confused or left you wondering why they walked out again, I think your goal should just not be to get those answers yet, but it should be to move forward. And eventually those answers are going to show up. Okay? Have faith in what's next for you. Have faith in your dreams. This, good life that you want, this new beginning, you can have it, but it's just not with this past person. You have to move on to what's new, to what's meant for you. See how this hand is extending with the cup from the heavens? You keep going back to something that's not being given to you by the heavens. So I'm not saying that person or situation is from hell, but they're not coming from heaven for you. They might be from heaven for someone else. Okay? Sagittarius, I hope that you got something good out of this message, something that you can really take and apply, because I understand this energy. I feel it. I've been in love with someone before who was just not it for me. And it takes a lot of hard work to get through that. It does. But you're very close. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. If you have any questions or, anything, just reach out to me. My email is in the description box. Have a wonderful week, okay? And remember, you deserve good things, so just don't let somebody keep bringing you down. Bye, Sag.